Well, the Orioles tonight start with Inns. Dietrich Inns making his third start in the big leagues this season and his first with the O's.
So here comes Roman.
6 of his last 8 games, multi-hits.
He is a true star in the making.
Swinging a high fly, center field, straight away. Kowser backing up at the wall. She is gone. He's done it again. Another leadoff home run by Roman Anthony, number 7, to put the Sox on the board 1-0.
Keep him in that leadoff spot. Could see this happening more and more. He jumps all over this.
Remember, on Monday, he became the youngest Red Sox ever to lead off a game with a home run, and he strikes again here in Game 3.
Duran gets the steal.
Now here's Cedon, who's been so good in RBI spots.
Rafaela with a pop-up. Basayo hoping to have room. He will. And the inning is over a couple of pitches after we initially thought.
Brayan Bello has just been terrific. 10-6, 3.07 ERA. Brilliant last time out at Yankee Stadium.
1 out for Jeremiah Jackson.
That one smoked a changeup. And Jackson changes it up into the left field corner. There have been a couple that just sound different off his bat, and Jeremiah Jackson quickly extends the hit streak to 7 with a ringing double.
2 outs. Jackson at second. 1-0 Boston here in the bottom of the first for Ryan Mountcastle.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And despite the double, he powers through the inning. No harm done. 1-0 Boston.
What a start Lowe has had to his Red Sox time.
Strikes out on a left-on-left changeup. Dietrich Inns has all 4 outs tonight on that changeup.
And they're 2 away.
Good to see Wong looking better at the plate lately.
And that unpredictability is working beautifully. Over the top, big-time drop, and he strikes out Wong. All 6 outs on that changeup.
Here's Samuel Basayo doing the catching for the Orioles tonight.
And in there to strike him out. Dropped in 95 to punch out Basayo. Second strikeout for Bello tonight.
2 outs now, and Kobe Mayo coming up to the plate.
That ball to the left side will end the 0 for 14. Mayo past the shortstop Story. So Mayo takes care of Bello, and the Orioles have a 2-out base runner for the rookie Dylan Beavers. Popped out of the glove of Connor Wong, and Mayo will take second. Popped right up in the air, and a good read by Kobe on what will probably be a pass ball.
I would think so.
So back-to-back innings to start it tonight. Bello has had to deal with a runner at second. He did not have to do in 7 innings in New York the other day.
Beavers floats one into center. Rafaela got a tremendous jump and then couldn't come down with the ball. He had possession and lost it on the way to the ground, which you're going to hear every Sunday for the next 18 weeks. Dylan Beavers with a little pop-up trouble has tied the game at 1.
Well, how big is the pass ball now? Got Mayo in the scoring position and with 2 out, and you see Rafaela, he is coming hard, and he actually catches that ball, but when he hits the ground, looks like to me it pops out.
That will go down as a double.
There is Roansy Contreras. That's the numbers in AAA, and he was having a really solid year in AAA. 28 appearances. Look at the ERA, above average. This is his Oriole debut.
He's going to drill Alex Bregman. No prayer to get out of the way for Bregman. He gets hit by the pitch with 2 down. Last thing you want to do there. 2 down. Trevor Story.
And a ground ball to shortstop here will get Contreras out of the inning. So Enns picks up the first 2 outs. Contreras with the last of the 3.
Into the 4th we go.
The 2-2. Duran hits this high in the air down the left field line. It will float. And it will be, is that caught by Carlson? He caught it right on the sidewall. It was up in the air forever. Carlson kind of meandered to the ball and then fell to the ground, and he caught it. Duran retired. You don't see that every day.
Here's Cedon, fouled out his first time to pitch.
And the left center on the run. Carlson trying to run this down. He's not going to reach it. It'll be up against and stick underneath that fence. Cedon into second, and he's got a double. That wrist appears to be okay.
You say the wrist is okay?
Masataka Yoshida, 2 down. Rafaela at second in a 1-1 game in the 4th. 1-2. There's a changeup. Rattled over to second base. Jackson Holiday throws out Yoshida, and Contreras with an inning and a 3rd of scoreless relief.
Here's Kowser.
Swing and a miss. Put him away, strike 3.
And Samuel Basayo will bat with 2 outs and the bases empty in a 1-1 game.
He'll float that one to left. And Bello's going to cruise again here in the 4th inning. They go in order.
3-2. Pitch is swung on a line to the left field. That's a base hit. Hamilton is aboard. Excellent stuff. And he's on first with 1 out for Roman Anthony.
There goes Hamilton. Great base stealer. He is out. This time Basayo gets his man. A couple of absolute darts from the rookie. and that is the first caught stealing of his career.
Boy, you talk about let it rip, kid. And boy, he got a really good pitch to handle too. Almost like a pitch out. Ball was up high. Look at this, right over the top. Watch how quick the tag is. Boom. Gunnar Henderson perfectly places on Hamilton's oven mitt. That was nice right there.
Roman Anthony strikes out on a curveball, so both halves of the battery wowed in that inning. Contreras' first K, Basayo's first caught stealing.
So after an error to begin the bottom of the sixth, it's now 2 outs, still a runner on at first in Henderson, and Cowser, who's 0 for 2 with a 7-game hit streak, stepping into the batter's box.
Henderson's running. There's a cutter at the knees, and there's a steal for Gunnar. Into the books with his team-leading 20th.
Watch this jump. That is a really good jump right there. And a pretty good pitch to run on. A little cutter down in the zone.
And right by him. 96 miles an hour to strike him out.
The new version of Brayan Bello. He's through 6 dominant innings.
So Bello into inning number 7 again. 4 hits off him. Liner and a little knockdown there. He scoops it up. Hamilton will make the play. 1 gone. 0-2. And in there for strike 3. Boy, humped that up to 97 to punch out Bello. And now a guy who has given him some trouble tonight. Beavers with a pair of hits.
Beavers takes ball 4. He earns a walk.
First one issued tonight will bring up Dylan Carlson. Came in hitting .208 with 6 home runs. High fly ball left center field on the run. Cedon, and that's going to fall right between Rafaela and Duran. Here comes the run. He will score. Beavers all the way from first base. Rafaela and Duran both with an opportunity to make the play. Neither one of them could do it. And it is 2-1 Baltimore.
This looked like a lack of communication. And that's unfortunate. Bello, the first run scored. Would have been a great effort by Cedon. Came out of his glove, and then the just miscommunication double here is going to put him behind 2-1.
Yeah, he's had a strange night.
Roansy Contreras is out, leaving runners on first and third and nobody out. Now it's time for Keegan Aiken making his 52nd appearance. He's got himself in a pickle here. But this is not going to be an easy chore against Roman Anthony. Perfect, huh?
How about that? Alex Bregman, first and third, 1 out.
Oh, yes, he did. A little breaking ball.
The first slider of the sequence. And Bregman has to slide away into the Red Sox dugout.
That's the most frustrating thing of that last loss up at Fenway. The inability to make contact, right? Even Anthony, ground ball, double play. He tied this ball game up. And now it's up to Trevor to pick both of them up.
He's 0 for 3 tonight.
Story to short. Henderson to second.
Sir.
If you find yourself in an escape room, bring Keegan Aiken along with you.
Well, the Red Sox had first and third, nobody out, and they cannot score. 2-1 Baltimore. And Duran safely on to begin the ninth. And here's Cedon. He has gone 1 for 3 with a double.
Swinging a high drive into left field. This thing back at the track. It's at the wall and is gone. Cedon, say hello to Baltimore. 2-run bomb. Ice in his veins. 3-2 Red Sox.
I'm sitting here wondering if he's going to put a butt down, Obi. And he's going bridge left center.
He's got a feel for the big moment, that kid.
Aroldis Chapman is on the mound in the bottom of the 9th inning. Chapman, who's not allowed a hit since the 26th of July.
He went. That's strike 3. Down he goes. 1 away.
39 straight batters now without giving up a hit.
And it is in there for strike 3. Pumped in the heater at 98, and he has struck out the first 2 in the ninth.
40 batters in a row without a hit. Kobe Mayo, the last remaining life.
And in there for strike 3. 99 to end the ball game. That is 14 consecutive hitless appearances now. And it goes from one that would have been a pretty sour defeat into a really fun W tonight.